Welcome to your new kitchen. When we met, you said you wanted the kitchen to be highly functional and possibly a little funky. You also said that you wanted the space to be comfortable, but you didn't want the family to spend too much time in here. So those were the objectives when I crafted this design. As you can see, when you come into the space, you immediately notice the herringbone pattern of the burned oak wood floors. These are the floors from Delta, and these are handmade. It's burnt oak wood, so it's one of a kind. And then also we have the matching burned oak wood base. Again, you'll be the only one to have this because it is handmade and made to order. And then we use the same trim here from the baseboards to create a white marker board. So when you walk in to your left, there's a full height white marker board. And at the bottom, there's a little storage bin for the markers and the eraser, magnets, any other little items. At the bottom, this is low enough to where the kids can reach it and doodle or leave notes, messages, anything they want. They say, "Good morning, Mommy." And then above that, it's high enough to where they can't reach it. So you or the chef can write what you're having for meals each day, or messages where the kids can't reach it, can't erase it. So it's full height, giving you flexibility and all sorts of capability. If you look over to your right when you enter, you now have drawers below and a white solid surface countertop and backsplash that extends all the way up to the lower ceiling. So that's highly durable and easy to clean, easy to maintain. When you look over here, you'll notice that this reveal for the handles wrap around, and this encourages you to move through the space. It's a subtle clue that you aren't supposed to just linger over here. Similarly, this countertop wraps around, again cueing you for activity and movement. Now right over here we have a 30-inch Wolf integrated panel warming drawer, and an integrated panel means that the wood can be placed on top so it's seamless and fits right in, as opposed to having an exposed appliance. Now, the main kitchen cabinets are from a mid-tone of rift cut oak. The rift cut has this horizontal grain pattern, which again makes you want to move through the space. Right over here, this box, so to say, has a front panel that lifts up, and the countertop continues below. So in this space, you can have the blender and other small kitchen countertop appliances, so they have a designated space and they're not cluttering your counter. You have the kitchen cabinets above, plenty of storage, and then as you move through the space, you'll see the two 30-inch double-stacked ovens from Blue Star that have the yellow panels with the matching yellow knobs. And again, these are one of a kind. And you have the two 36-inch refrigerators with the freezer drawers below. You have the matching dishwasher panel from Blue Star. And you have kitchen cabinets below, drawers above, the Viking electric range with the knobs. And we're working to determine if we can use the Blue Star knobs to match. The Blue Star kitchen hood above, the range hood. And if you look at these cabinets, you'll notice that I am taking the lower cabinets and pushing them out from the space, while the uppers stop a little bit short. And this is the solid surface running all the way up. And again, this makes you want to move through the space, as opposed to just standing still. Over here, we have the solid surface with a waterfall edge, and what I'm proposing is a Integrity 1 XL sink from Silestone that's made from the same material as the countertop and backsplash as the solid surface, so it's completely seamless. There's no place for bacteria to collect. It's one piece that is fused together with the countertop. So it's extremely good for maintenance, cleanliness, and health. Alternatively, we could put a more typical stainless steel sink and it'll look just fine. I'm also showing a professional kitchen faucet. This one's from Kohler that has everything you need, the spray, extended hose, and that's in the polished chrome finish, which will match your kitchen appliances, as well as the custom table base that we already bought from Duro Designs. And when you look over to this side, you'll see, again, that's that polished chrome, the stainless steel, which will match. We have the 30-inch steam oven below. We will need to run a water line to connect that. And then above that, we have a panel that lifts up again. And behind here, we have a cup warming drawer for your mugs and an espresso coffee maker over here also. So when you want to use it, you lift up the panel, it's right there. When you're done, you put it down and it's out of sight. As we walk through the space, you will see that this edge right here, you'll notice I did not carry the reveals around over here, and that's to give a little subtle clue again that this is a separate space. So while you do want to move through the space, this is essentially another room, a place where you can pause for a moment. Over here, you'll see a brand new countertop, and that is a shallow countertop. It goes to the existing wall. You have drawers below, as well as doors. So all this is new storage space. And that solid surface continues all the way up, with uppers over here as well. Now as we look back, you will see the live edge cross-cut wood table that we already purchased from Duro Designs. And these are the dining chairs from STEM. So the foam is the natural latex. It's organic with no VOCs or toxins. And these are covered in the leather that we ordered from Spinnyback. This is the blue-green leather, and this is the yellow leather, and those are being fabricated as we speak. When you look back over here, you'll notice that the solid surface is now flush. It's one continuous piece, so it really directs your eyes to this feature wall. What I'm proposing for this feature wall is this entire piece that's white beyond is a magnetic whiteboard, and these tiles are from a company called Box, which is a Scandinavian company, and these are acoustical wall tiles. They're made out of what they call wood wool. It's essentially shredded wool, shredded wood from a sustainable forest, and they help with sound deadening and absorption. So when you're in this smaller space with all the hard surfaces, this will help to absorb the sound as well as the seat cushions, so it won't be too loud and echoey in here. And you can play around with these pieces, you can move them around, stick them where you want because they're essentially magnets. And picking up on this design, I'm showing wood hexagons that are little storage shelves. Starts below, and you have a few that are fixed on the wall. And you can place plants or pictures, little tchotchkes, anything you want in these little cubbies, so to say, which makes it fun and exciting for the kids. It gives a little life to the space, and hopefully makes it comfortable and funky, yet also active. And that's the same with the color palette. You can see it's full of life, full of fun, and it also makes you want to get out of there because the bright colors say, okay, let's be active and move on with our day. You'll also notice this light fixture that is from a company 934 Studio, and that's a handmade wood light fixture. It's just wood rings with an Edison light bulb, and again, it'll look great because it matches the aesthetic, and it's a custom piece. So let me know what you think about that. It's inspired by the African necklaces and tribes in Africa, and I think it helps pick up on the curves that we have in the table below. This is coming out in the patio. So I'll just scan around a little bit so you get the idea. This is the raised roof. You have the pocket for the automated roll down shades. So again, looking through the space, you get an idea of how the design is organized. You have the countertops on both ends. You have the panels that lift up with things behind them on both ends, the blender and the coffee maker. And you have the solid surface that extends up to the ceiling on both ends. And then you have what I'll call the appliance bank or appliance district in the middle. So everything's very accessible and handy. And I think the design hopefully achieves everything you'd like. It's funky, it's functional, it's modern, it's eclectic, and I'll give you that timeless design. It's also very healthy in nature and organic in the materials. You have the natural oak, solid surface that's made with quartz. Let me know what you think. I hope you like it. Thank you.